Capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Tyrone Tracy now to return. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
Going right back to Scatterboo. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes out to the left. He's going to run for it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Colin Johnson. Incomplete.
Play action now with Daniels. That's caught by Chris Olave. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good.
Daniels now on first down. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
To Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To the air again. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Another Washington first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and long for him here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And a Washington first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Commanders 7, Giants nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Scatteroo now from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running with Scatteroo. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll get 16 yards on that play.
16 yards.
And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
On the handoff, here's Scatteroo. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Dart's going to the air. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
From the gun, it's Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And that's good for a gain of 5. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, it really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10.
Now Daniels off the play action. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Second and 3 now.
Number 1, Debo Samuel. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
Daniels throwing on third. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Game's kick is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Here's Tracy on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. First and 10 from the 32. Again, right side. It's Scatterbo. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7.
Jones on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
It's Scatterbo on second down. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the Commanders' 39-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Dart from the pistol. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
More yards. That's another Giants first down.
In the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's gonna bring up third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down. And
Here he goes, third and long. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
intended for
Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This from 28 yards away. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. The drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Javon Holland there to make the stop. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Daniels now. Short pass brought in. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. On 1st down, here's Darts. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. From the gun, here's Darts. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Giants, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Driving forward with Scattaboo. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Giants, 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Escapes the defender. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
17 more yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
That's going to tuck it and run. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New York.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's a save every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
And a Washington 1st down.
Daniels on 1st down. Taking off with it again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
12 yards. That's another Washington.
Going on first down, Daniels. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up second and 18 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboot. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All right, back to the ground game here. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Move the
40-yard
chains!
line.
Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down here at the 16. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you...
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the 14 after that sack. Tough 3rd and goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action with Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Robinson, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
From the pistol, give to Scatterboot. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Darts out of the shotgun. He'll drop this down. Scatterboot. And this one does not go far.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. So out now comes the punter. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick.
At their own 7-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun and give to Jones. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Down at the 41.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Daniels keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Scatterboo. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's going to tuck it and run. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's Cox. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
He finds Johnson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here in 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So now here's 3rd and 5. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going right back to Scatterboo. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Dark from the pistol. It's on target to Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. Completed left side to Samuel. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants.
To the air again, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That's another Washington 1st down.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Holland on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
The Washington field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
The score.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On the return, here's Gibson. Shoves one away. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not for the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboot. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 drive before they bring him down. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. One play action with Dart. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. This one's caught. Smith has it. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 34-yard line.
Oh, no, the ball is loose. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 20. And
year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Giants 24. Commanders 20.
Gano ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Connects on the crosser. And it's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. His top target, Samuel, has another one. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Samuel out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
2nd down carry for Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Giants into the nickel, 3rd down. He's back to throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. This winning streak has been impressive for them. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
19 yards. And the Giants first down.
On 1st down, this is Scannaboo. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. Battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here he is to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Looking to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Colin Johnson.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for a Washington.
Setting up to pass. Running right side by McLaurin. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll look to throw it. He'll get this to Samuel. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. Another try for them from the 11. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
He's taken down back at his own 8 yards.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants. As with that, we sign off from D.C.